Hi, I'm Sam, and I'm here with Usama. Welcome back to Bits. Today we're talking passwords, passphrases, and something called Entropy. The National Institute of Standards and Technology just updated the rules. Usama, is entropy the right word here?
Hello, Sam. Hello, everyone. Yes, entropy is a way to describe how hard a password is to guess or to brute force attack. For instance, four real words can be stronger than a short string with symbols. NIST now emphasizes length and usability over forced complexity, and it encourages passphrases.
So, why did NIST do this?
Well, password complexity has always been messy. A lot of organizations come up with their own rules, their own reset rules, their own complexity rules, and it became kind of unwieldy. And I think NIST realized that they have to come up with some recommendation to help improve the strength and the policies that organizations follow around passwords.
That makes a lot of sense. I remember at my previous job I used to work at, I had to change my password every month or so, and it definitely started to get old. Okay, so what are people going to have to do differently now?
Well, so there are three big shifts. The first one is favoring longer passwords or passphrases over complex rules. The second is we got to stop the routine resets, the 60 days, 90 days, 120 days resets. When you're forcing users to reset their passwords, it creates its own vulnerabilities. They start coming up with a way of having consecutive passwords with like 123, 1234, 12456, etc. And none of that actually helps in improving the strength of the password or the entropy. And the third is for your Active Directory or for identity management systems, see if you can add software that would detect if a password that you're using is out there in the wild. And if it is, then it will force the user to choose another password. And that's a great way to protect against attacks in which your password is known out there in the wild.
Okay, let's try out a few different password options to see how good they are. So first, I'm going to try something simple like password 123. Okay, very weak. It would take less than a second to crack. Not very good. What if we did something like private exclamation point? That says weak. It would take 3 hours, which is better, but not very good. What if I were to type out password with special characters in it? Okay, less than a second. That is not as good as I expected. Maybe I could write out a phrase like coffee for breakfast. No spaces. Exclamation point. Okay, 2 years is not very bad. It says it's good, but I think we could do better. What if I just wrote out a full sentence like, I want to take a nap? It would take centuries. That's a really strong password. It's the strongest of all of those. It's very interesting because I feel like it's a lot easier to remember phrases like that. That was fun. Thanks, Usama, and thanks to those watching. We'll see you next time on Bits.